Hi everyone, I just wanted to take a few minutes to kind of navigate this class so you know where you can find everything. So when you log into your basic human nutrition class, this is what you will see. The very first thing I want to point out is over here on the right hand side, there is a schedule linked. And your schedule is going to be probably the most important document in the class. So if you click on the schedule, a PDF will come up and it gives you every single assignment for the entire class along with its due date, and it's broken down week by week. Okay, so I'm going to be referring to this schedule throughout this little tutorial, but know that you need to click on this and print it off because this is going to help guide you through the course and let you know what is due when. The other important document on the course homepage is the syllabus. You want to make sure you read this in its entirety. It tells you how many points are in the class, what we're going to be covering, information on your professor. So a good place to start when you get into the classroom is by clicking Start Here. Makes sense, right? And you'll see a welcome message from your professor. I'm Catherine Palmer, and this is for my class, but I'm making this tutorial for all of the basic nutrition classes. So yours is going to look a little bit different because it's going to have information on your professor. So there'll be a course overview, kind of a breakdown of how to navigate the class, information about your instructor, maybe a picture. Something to note is anytime you see red text that's underlined, that is a link. Okay, so click on it, and here's a link to the schedule again. This is the same schedule that's on the course homepage, but it's just a different way to access it. We want to make sure that you can access these documents from different angles of the class. So going back to, oh, right, one more thing. You can navigate through this each module by clicking on this arrow to the right. So this will take you to the next document, the syllabus. This will take you to the schedule again. You see this again. More information on like netiquette. So just take your time to read through all of this information. So this class is set up in what we call modules. Each module has a certain number of lessons. If we click on our schedule up here, you will see that the schedule shows you the dates for each module and then the dates for each lesson. So each lesson lasts 1 week. So for instance, for Module 1, which runs August 22nd through September 18th, you have lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they all last 1 week. So it tells you what is due, what you need to do for that week, and what is the due date. So the online class runs Monday, 12 a.m., and it ends on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. So that means everything for each week is always due at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. So this due date is right here. We do accept late work in this class, but only up to 2 weeks late. This date here for final late work is the last possible time that you can submit an assignment for a late penalty. Again, a late penalty will be applied. But don't get confused that this is the actual due date. It's not. This is the actual due date, okay? So if you scroll down, you'll see all of the lessons, all of the modules with dates. So again, use this as a checklist so that you don't miss anything. At the end of every module, there is a test. Okay, and your test will always be during the final lesson. You'll have a week to complete it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what a module looks like in Brightspace, which for those of you who have taken an online class at OSU OKC before, you know that Brightspace, or maybe you don't know, but Brightspace is the old D2L. It's like an upgraded version of D2L. So it's the same thing with a few new bells and whistles. So when you hear us say Brightspace, that's AKA D2L. You might still hear D2L. Brightspace is made by D2L. So if you click on the overview, this will give you an overview for the entire module. So remember, Module 1 has 4 lessons in it, so that means it's 4 weeks long. The overview is going to give you information for what you're going to be doing for the whole module. So it will be for 4 whole weeks. So don't get overwhelmed when you see all of these activities that you have to do. This is for all 4 weeks. Again, the text that is red and underlined is a link, and it will take you to instructions. So that's the overview. If you click this little arrow here, then you'll see information on the lesson for the week, and this will be updated by your instructor every week. So the second week of school, you'll see lesson 2. The third week of school, you'll see lesson 3. Okay, there's your lesson. So this, you can see the activities are much fewer because we're looking at just one lesson and not the whole module. Then click on the arrow. There's lesson 2. There's lesson 3. There's lesson 4. Oh, and one more thing. You'll see this audio. If you would rather just listen to this instead of read it, just kind of this overview of each lesson or module, just turn your speakers on and you'll be able to hear it. Then there's information on the exam. These are your activities for the whole module. Again, this is really just a repeat of what was in the overview. You'll see things are redundant. It's just so that you can access information from any way that you come into the class. You'll find which way you like, but just know that this is all not new documents and not new information. It's just really kind of repeated. Which resources do you need for this module? And then here's a review. Are you able to do these things? Did you do all of these things? Again, this is just a repeat of the overview. So I arrowed through this module. But you can access all of this from the course homepage. So I clicked on the overview and arrowed through, but if you want to go straight to the lesson, you can go here. And it takes you right to the lesson. And this is what I mean that will be updated every week by your instructor, is that they'll update this link to the lesson so it'll take you directly to the correct lesson for the week. Maybe you just want to go straight to the review. Okay. So you will only be able to see one module at a time. So this class is not like work at your own pace. We really want to try and keep you on track with this schedule. Okay. So module 1 will open, and then you will have access to all of the lessons, but we do hope that you will stay on track week to week with each lesson. So I've shown you how to access information in the modules from these links right here. You can also go straight up here to content, click on that, and you will see what modules are available to you. So again, you won't see module 2, module 3, module 4 because that hasn't been released to you by the instructor, but eventually there'll be more modules right here. So you can also access it this way as well. You will take your test in Brightspace or D2L and you will do it under quizzes. You can see all of the exams and their dates. You'll have a week to complete them. It will always be the last week of the module. You can take each test 2 times and we'll take your highest grade. There's more information on the exams in the syllabus, so definitely be sure and read over that syllabus. You will submit your assignments to the Dropbox right here. It has all of the assignments. You'll click on it and then you'll just upload your document. See, add a file. So I've had students ask before, like, but where are the assignments? I don't know where the assignments are. So let's go to lesson 2 from the first module and look at what we have to do. So here are the required activities, and one of them is complete and submit website evaluation. Again, this is a link. It's red text. Click on it, and your instructions for the assignment will come up. It tells you what you need to do, what you need to answer, and then at the bottom of every assignment is a grading rubric. So you will know exactly how you will be graded. So all instructors will use this grading rubric to score you. So you would do this in your own document and then submit it to the Dropbox by the end of Module 1, Lesson 2, Sunday at 11:59 p.m. You can look at your grades by clicking on the grade book right here. If you need to send an email to your class, click on the class list, or you can email your professor through here as well. So, really, I think that's about it. So, again, to recap, there are different ways to access the information in this class. You can go through content, you can go through these main links here. You have to print off this schedule. This is going to be like your golden ticket to doing well in this class. So, download the schedule, print it off, use it as a checklist, read through the syllabus thoroughly. Once class starts, the clock starts ticking and everything is due when it's due, and so you don't want to lose points for that. So I hope that you found this tutorial helpful. Good luck this semester.